Robot trading Forex, meaning and application. Hello traders, in this video I will explain what exactly is robot trading, and for the very newbie traders who have no idea about algorithmic trading, I will show you very simply and very systematically what is robot trading, how we are using it and EA Forex Academy, and how useful it could be because it saves a lot of time and resources when it comes to staying in front of the computer the whole day to follow any strategy on our trading screen. So here I have the dollar yen chart opened on M5, and you see I have many trades opened. Now let's say I will have an example strategy for the dollar yen, and I will have entry condition, for example MACD line rises on the higher time on M30. Okay, as well I would like to have MACD line is higher than the signal line on H1. So what I will need to do, I will need to open on M31 indicator MACD. Right, I will go to insert indicators, custom, and I go to MACD, and I will use just the standard inputs of 12, 26 and 9, and I will click on OK, and you will see here is the MACD indicator. So I have the indicator on M30, and if I switch the time frame, you will see that it remains on H1 as well, and actually it will be on all time frames. What we said is that on M30 we would like to have the entry condition MACD line rises, and the MACD line is the line that connects the bars on the MACD. Okay, the red line is the signal line, and in some platforms you will see it like two lines MACD with some bars as well, which are normally the difference between the MACD and the signal line. But here on MetaTrader we see the signal line, which is the red line, and then we have the MACD, which is the line connecting the bars. So here one of the entry conditions is we want to have M30 MACD line rises. So whenever it is rising on M30, it allows us to enter on M5. Okay, and in the same time we have MACD line is higher than the signal line on H1. So this is all the time when the MACD line is higher than the red line, than the signal line, and when it's below we don't have the permission to enter. So when these two rules are true, we can enter. Okay, so these are the filters that we have on M30 and H1. What we have on M5 is MACD line changes its direction upward. Whenever the MACD line changes its direction upward, meaning that we need to have one bar with a bigger value than the previous one, then we will have change. Okay, so one is here, and then we have one over here, and then we have one over here. So all of these changes, they give us entry signal. And one more thing, on M5 we need to have fast moving average is lower than the slow moving average. I will go to insert indicators, trend, and I go to moving average. One of the moving average will be with period of 100, and here MA method I will choose simple, so it's a simple moving average, and I will stick with the red color. So you can see now I have here the moving average. When I put the mouse on it, you can see exactly the value of the moving average. So this is 100 moving average, and then I will go to insert indicators, trend, and I will go to moving average. I will place a faster moving average period of 50, and I will choose another color to make the difference. So I will just choose blue color, and I will click on OK. Alright, the moving averages, these are average value for the last X number of bars. In this case, we have 50 and 100, and the calculation is very simple over here. If we have 50, this means that it takes the closing value of the last 50 bars and it summarizes it. After that, it divides it by 50. And this way we receive smooth line showing the direction of the price. So the smaller number we have, we call this to be a faster moving average because it will go faster closer to the price. Okay, as you see, the 50 line is getting closer to the price when the price fell over here, and then the 100 moving average is a little bit slower when it is going down towards the price. Okay, so here we have fast moving average is lower than the slow moving average. This is the period when we have the confirmation to enter on the market on M5 chart. So one more time, the entry conditions are MACD line rises on M30. On H1 we have MACD line is higher than the signal line, and then on the default chart on M5 we have MACD line changes its direction upwards, plus fast moving average is lower than the slow moving average. And this strategy as well has exit condition such as stop loss equals to 50 and take profit equals to 100. Okay, so once the trade is open, it will has stop loss of 50 pips and take profit of 100 pips. And the strategy has one more exit condition which says envelopes, and this is exit long at a lower band. So it's another indicator that I should place over the chart. And you see, if I do this manually, it will be really hard to follow everything, right? I will need to look at H1 chart, I need to look at M30 chart, and I need to look at a couple of things on M5 chart. And being at the end, at the current price, this means that I will need to stay in front of the computer long time, or at least I need to wait to see two of the confirmations. Actually, first you will need to look at the H1, and if you have the confirmation there, you will go to M30, and if you see confirmation there as well, you will need to go back to M5 and then wait for all the confirmations here in order to open the trade. So it's like you can spend couple of days watching the chart, and it's very possible that you will miss the entry, right? Because you will be away from the computer, even you wait couple of hours, or you are actually standing up for a cup of coffee or to take a lunch, and you'll miss the trade, you will be late. So here comes the robot trading, very useful. All of these entry and exit conditions, they could be placed in robot. Okay, so it will automatically follow the H1 chart, it will follow the M30 chart, and it will follow all the entry conditions on M5. And once the trade is opened, it will actually follow when the exit condition is there. It will place the stop loss and the take profit, and basically you really don't need to do anything except placing the expert advisor over the chart. And this is the name of the code for the robot trading. If I go here on the navigator of the left side, you will see that I have currently here in this account 10 expert advisors. So these are 10 robot trading codes that I have. And on this chart that I'm just showing at the moment, I have such a robot trading, but it's for another strategy. And the strategy that I have described is with 004 at the end. It's from one of my recent courses that I have launched, the top $10 yen expert advisors. And if I go to this expert advisor, you will see that if I right click over the chart and I go to expert advisors and I go to properties, that here is exactly the strategy that I have described. I have the stop loss and the take profit. I have the two MACD lines, the third MACD, and then I have the envelopes, the fast and slow moving average. And the other thing is that I really don't need to place the indicators over the chart, so it doesn't matter that I have placed these indicators on another robot trading chart. I just wanted to make it clear for you. But here I have this expert advisor, this robot trading, and it trades automatically. You can see here it took a great trade. It opened over here and it closed over here. So this was nice profit that I had with this trade. So by using robot trading, I'm able to trade many robots in one trading account, which is absolutely impossible to do manually. So many strategies, like 10 strategies, having in one trading account, trading simultaneously. What you will need to do if you want to do it manually, you will need to click around the charts and put so many indicators over the chart, and it will be really a headache, and you will miss so many entries which will actually distract your trading and will not show proper results. How is that possible? I do this with the Forex Strategy Builder Professional. This is one of the top strategy builders nowadays. So you see here I have all the entry conditions. If I want, I can change any of the parameters. I can add another opening logic condition to make the entry stronger if I wish to, or to place another exit condition. I can change the stop loss, the take profit, and I see the balance line for this strategy starting. If you look down here on the blue bar, you can see this is from 2014 till the moment. I have a very good stable equity chart, which proves to me that this strategy is actually profitable. And the Forex Strategy Builder Professional is very nice tool when you don't have programming skills, because you can export the expert advisor with one click. Okay, so you go to save as expert advisor and you can save it for MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. You don't need to hire a developer to automate the strategy for you. You can easily export it from over here. Once it's exported, I place it on the MetaTrader, and how I do that, I go to File, Open Data Folder, then I go to MQL4 and I go to Experts. So here are the experts, and if I click on the one with 004, you will see the actual code of the robot trading expert advisor. So here in the beginning, normally we have the indicators, the parameters, and below we have all the conditions, and this is quite a long code. If I go down, you will see this is about 6,700, nearly 800 lines, and if you need to code this, it will take you long time, and if you hire a developer, it will take you a lot of money as well. So with the Forex Strategy Builder Professional, we can automate any expert advisor, and we do robot trading much easily. So this is about the robot trading. Simply, this is a code that stands behind any strategy we want to trade, and it gives us the opportunity to place many robot trading expert advisors in one account. This way we diversify the risk, and this way we achieve better results. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you always to enjoy trading. Cheers.